What's up, guys? It's Noya, and I figured I'd give y'all a quick walk around of my current project, I guess. It's not really a project, but it kind of is, I guess. But anyways, this is my '01 IS300. So, so I got this on a trade. I think, what was the last video? I think I did the headlights on the Infinity, which I do still have. I do still have it. But I did the headlight on those, and I think I had a Firebird. I think I had the Firebird when I did that video. But anyways, I traded the Firebird for a Mazda mini truck, and then I traded the Mazda mini truck for this. So I've done just a little bit to it. Oh, what is that on the tire? Dirt. I've done a little bit to it since I've gotten it. I put a picture of what it originally looked like. It's not much different from this. But pretty much to go over it, it's a overall stock IS300 on coilovers. It's got sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but it's got team coilovers, front, rear's team bodies with BC springs. It's got JZX uppers. I do still have the factory uppers. And I was thinking about putting them in to get rid of the camber up front, but I'm not sure yet because I like the way the car sits as is right now. So I'm still kind of debating whether to get rid of the camber or not. It's like 7 degrees, I think, with JZX uppers. But yeah, exhaust. It's a long tube header all the way straight back to this guy, to this fucking cannon here, which isn't really all it because all that's flat. So the second is 2 resonators technically, but they're both grinded in half, so it's pretty much nothing at all. And then the exhaust keeps falling off because the bracket up there, one of the hanger mounts broke off because it's so rusted, and then the bolts are rusted, gone, so I can't really do anything with that. But it is sitting on Oddhon AFF 7s, 18 by 9.5 plus 35 square. I've got 1-inch spacers up front to bring it out to the fenders. In the rear, nothing. That's just how they fit. So if I get rid of the camber, I'm probably going to get rid of the spacers, and it should sit. But like I said, we'll see. I still don't know about that yet or not. But yeah, these wheels, I surprisingly scored them at pull-aparts. I scored them at a junkyard, and they were like in brand new condition. Like brand new condition. One of them I did have to replace because it cracked. It wasn't cracked when I got it. It cracked later on. This is the one, so this is brand new. But the rest of these, I think the only one that has some damage on it is this guy because it has some rash. Down here is real bad, but the rear two, perfectly fine. Yeah. These 2 front stickers were on Peak and Drift HQ. The guy I got it off of is the dude I followed on Instagram. He needed a mini truck. Well, he needed a truck he could use to move his dirt bikes around. And I was already getting rid of that monster truck I had. just because I didn't really like it. It was a single cab long bed, 5-speed, that was already lowered. But I just wasn't a fan. One, I wasn't a fan of the long bed. Two, wasn't really a fan of the Mazda truck in general. I had one before. What the fuck happened here? That's new. What the fuck happened here? Someone done hit my shit. That was not there before. I mean, it's not like the rest of the fucking car is great, but still, it just hit my shit. So this is not, it's not dented, so I don't really care. That's great. Yeah, so I hit him up about the truck. We met up halfway from both in Lexington and traded. So since then, I've just been, my main thing has been trying to fix these panel gaps. Like, you see how bad that gap is? Like, that is a real bad fender gap. This side was even worse before. Like, the hood gap was like a mile apart. No. Which way was it? No, I think the hood gap was like sandwiched together. Like, there was no gap. So I fixed the hood gap, and then this headlight was like turned and like shoved in, so I fixed that. The bumper gap wasn't amazing. It's all zip tied in though, the bumper. Like, I need to fix this gap up here and whatnot. And then this was crushed into here, and then this was pushed way farther out than even that side. But now, like, I got the hood gap pretty decent, this gap pretty decent, and it does not poke too far out. It's not perfect, but it's not like 8 miles out like it was before. Rear bumper was the same way. This side sagged all the way down. This side is still not great. You see the bumper is pushed out like that, and then it's got this big old gap by the taillight because this bracket is bent, so I gotta figure out what to do with this and get that fixed. But I mean, overall the car is solid. I mean, it's straight at least. This, though, it wouldn't pop anymore. Like, when I pull the lever, I'm getting bit up by shit out here. When I pulled the lever, it wouldn't pop, and that got annoying, so I had to just take it off. The little, I guess, spring or mount or whatever. So that flaps in the wind. It doesn't really flap, but it rattles, and it's annoying, so I gotta do something about that. Sorry. Interior. I don't have my key. Give me a second. God, this shit's biting me up. But I can just push a button. I'm so used to not having a fob. But here's the inside. It's a little dirty because, I mean, it's daily driven. I just got back from Rock Hill in it. I went to Raleigh in it a couple weeks ago. It needs to be vacuumed out and cleaned, especially the back seat. Got my work tools and other bullshit. But overall, I mean, shit, no, like, the interior's like really clean. Obviously the fabric's done purpled a little bit, but what high mile IS300 doesn't have fucking purple fabrics at this point, The only issue on the inside, I'll say, is, God, it's hot in here, but this is popped down, probably because of the radio, but no matter how many times I try to pop it back up, it just stays down. This little cut in the door panel, the passenger door panel, And then for whatever reason, this guy likes to stay popping out. Doesn't matter how many times I push it back, it'll pop out. I think whenever I open and close the door, or maybe open and close that door. It's one of these doors. Or just, I don't know, but it likes to pop out. But other than that, it's nothing too crazy. Do not want to like these in here. Under the hood is literally just a, God, for whatever reason, it wasn't like this when I got it, but for whatever reason, the hood has decided it wants to be slapped to open. So the car is now a masochist, and I don't know what to do about it. But nah. Oh! Under the hood, it is bone stock other than the headers. Like stock airbox, stock everything but the long tubes. So, and I have a strobe. It's wired up for subs, and I installed a strobe kit in it. It's using two, what are these, H7 bulbs that I have just zip tied up here. So, I gotta get that internet clout somehow. So, and that's literally it. I mean, like I said, it's long tube, straight piped, pretty much at this point. Technically 2 resonators, but they're not doing anything. Out to the fart cannon. Exterior wise, it's got tint, some stickers. It used to have a front lip. It got ripped off at my job. We had some bad rain, and my parking lot at my job likes to flood, and it ripped my bumper off when I was coming in from lunch. See, there's a strobe. But so yeah, it was just a TRD style front lip that I had gotten off a buddy for like $20. So ain't nothing crazy, but kind of sucks. It is what it is. I do plan on getting another one because I just kind of feel like it's a little empty without the front lip. And then I thought about if I could find like lip skirts, rear lip, then cool. I've never really been a side skirt person, so like I've never really had anything that kind of benefited from side skirts. But I feel like this car, because I'm happy at the height I'm at, but I still feel like it's not low enough. So maybe if I get skirts and shit and go kit low, then I'd be all right. But yeah, I plan on just replacing this bumper, rear bumper, front bumper, because it's ripping here. And just to get all, because I thought about getting the Mac lifters kit, but I might as well just replace the bumpers, call it a day, because they're not in amazing shape anyways. And then get the whole car painted or wrapped, which I don't know. Now it does unfortunately have some rust. It's just flash rust, like here, because the paint chipped off. Down here where the skirts were mounted to, the surface. Here is surface, but here is not. So that is unfortunately cooked. But the rest of it's alright. So it's like, and I kind of got the car on a whim, but I've really been enjoying it. So I do want to put some money into it to make it look nice. Along with the Q45, I'm trying to find some wheels for it now. I almost keep pushing the button in my pocket. Shit, I was trying to get some wheels tonight, but the second I messaged them, they're like, sorry, I just got back from selling them. And I was like, oh shit. Oh yeah, and the other thing I did cosmetically when I got it were these from What's Status, just little mirror visors. I need to get some window visors too. But yeah, but I mean, that's pretty much it. I haven't done too, like a lot of the stuff was already on the car when I got it. But I mean, I did some small stuff, like I did the wheels, I dropped it down some more. Altezza grill. Wasn't a fan of putting the Altezza badge on it. I was hoping someone had made the Altezza style badge that says Lexus on it or had the L on it. But unfortunately that wasn't the case, so I went ahead and threw the Altezza badge on there. I just didn't want to rock it. I like the way it looks. I just didn't want to rock it because this is not an Altezza. It's a USDM IS300 with a slipping automatic. So it is what it is. I just don't want it to be seen as a up badging. So I was trying to keep it Lexus, but you know. But yeah, man. But I give you one more walk around on the car, and then I'll leave y'all to it. So, if I could step in something. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in and checking this hoopty out. So I will catch y'all folks later. Deuce.